Aries, welcome to your reading. Today we're doing a you versus them. We're going to look at your energy, your person's energy, and the energy between you. I was just shuffling your cards, Aries, and explaining my intentions, etc. And the Emperor fell out. So I'm taking that as Spirit understands and is ready to go. So let's just get into it. I apologize for the wait, Aries. I think we'll pull you a special card at the end in addition to the regular oracle, just for being so patient and having to wait this whole time. I know that most Aries are not patient probably. I have an Aries Mercury, and so my mind and my communication is Aries coded. And I'm not patient at all. So thank you for that. So let's get started. For Aries Spirit, I want to know about Aries, their person, and the energy between them. Show me. Okay, the Hanged Man coming out. Show me Aries energy, please, in this connection. Tell me about Aries in this connection. Oof. Okay, cards a little bit big today. Thank you. The Seven of Wands. Okay. Show me Aries person's energy. What's the energy of Aries person, please? Show me Aries person. Oh, okay, we're getting two cards for them. We're getting the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Two of Wands. Well, Aries, this definitely sounds a little bit problematic here. I did get the Hanged Man coming out. Kind of wanted to fly out when I was shuffling. We have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and I'm noticing how this crow's mouth is tied up here with the pocket watch. So, and we also are getting the Hermit. So this might be somebody that you haven't really been speaking to. Could be distance and silence here going on, and could be an ending on the horizon or a previous ending already in the past. Could have been a rejection here on one of your parts. Four of Cups. Eight of Cups, yeah. So this could be an ex or somebody who you are on the brink of making an ex, or vice versa. I'm not really sure who wants this more. You both seem to not want this. The Seven of Wands is your energy, so to me that's very defensive. It literally looks like a fence up here, like you've put up barriers and boundaries against this person already, but it looks like they also are in the similar energy. So let's see what the energy is between you. Show me the energy between Aries and this person, Spirit. Thank you. Four of Swords. Yeah, this feels like a no communication situation. Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like that is a shared energy. And there you are, the Fool. The Four of Swords, or the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords, I feel like makes sense here, because I think both of you are sort of like unwilling to accept anything less, if that makes sense, than the Ace of Cups, than something that feels like a fulfilling opportunity, something that really gets you excited, right? So let's clarify and get some more information here, because I don't... Tell me why Aries is in the Seven of Wands against this person or with this person. Why is Aries in the Seven of Wands? Why is Aries in the Seven of Wands energy, Spirit? Whoop, okay, that flew across the room. Three of Pentacles. Okay, maybe there's a third party. Let me find out where this card went. Okay, the card that flew all the way over that way was the Eight of Swords. So if we're putting these together, for some of you it could be another person involved, but also what I'm getting here is that you could be refusing to work with this person, refusing to find common ground with this person, like you don't want to cooperate. Okay, this could be an independence thing or something like this. Aries, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Like toxic independence, something. I mean, I'm not going to knock you for that. I tend to be that way too. I feel like everything is better if it's done by me personally, and I don't necessarily appreciate... Oh, my cat is scratching at my door. I don't always appreciate the input or assistance of others. But, I mean, this is in a relationship context, so I don't know. Maybe you just don't want to work it out with them, Aries. You could be the problem here, okay? I don't know. Just saying that. But, I mean, I don't know if you even want this, so definitely doesn't seem like it. All right, let's look into their energy. Why is this person in the Hermit energy and the Two of Wands, please? What's the Hermit and the Two of Wands? The Hanged Man again. So Pisces, heavy Pisces, Virgo energy here, which is an axis. Okay. Okay. The Chariot at the bottom. Yeah, I saw the Chariot as well. So we have Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo energy coming out heavy here, as well as Aries, which I've seen a couple times now. My cat is going crazy, and I don't want to let him in because I really need that door closed right now. Okay. Tell me more about this person. What's the Two of Wands? What's the Two of Wands? Yeah. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. The Star at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. I feel like this is fixable, Aries, but I feel like neither one of you really want it. The Star and the Nine of Wands tells me that if you guys come together and regroup, this can be healed. Six of Wands, there's success to be had here between you. King of Cups, Queen of Cups underneath all of this. I mean, I just feel like it's like you guys don't really want it. And I feel like you're both potentially in the energy of looking for somebody else, okay? I have to say that. You both could be looking in other directions. And you're both coming off reluctant to give to this connection with the Hangman and the Hermit. I mean, these are both cards of sort of withdrawal, stagnation, at least when it comes to interacting with other people and putting an effort into other people. This is somebody who's very focused on themselves, focused on their own processes and growth and spirituality potentially. And I mean, I definitely feel like this person is in flux of determining what their options are, what their path is. I mean, this could be in love. We do have the Seven of Cups here, or it could be in other ways, like job or like location, things like this. So this person feels exploratory. They feel like they're in flux. They feel like self-reflective. Like they're going through some sort of spiritual awakening or exploration here. Feel free to flip the roles if it feels like this is you, because it could be. And then over here, I mean, I feel a similar energy from your side, where it's like somebody who's withdrawn, who doesn't want to work with this person, doesn't want to rebuild, doesn't want to work it out, has their defenses up, and is possibly looking somewhere else. Well, let's clarify the center. Why is the Four of Swords here between Aries and this person? Queen of Wands. Why is the Four of Swords here between Aries and this person? Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Five of Wands. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting the distinct feeling here that somebody has other options. Could be both of you. And I feel like somebody, one or both of you, knows about it. Like, okay, so let's just say it's like this person has other options. They think you don't know, but you know. And vice versa. If it's you and you have other options, Aries, and you think they don't know, they do. They're aware. And they might be in the same boat as you, okay? I feel like you guys are in very similar energies. So, if this is a commitment, Ten of Pentacles, then I would be very concerned, because it kind of sort of seems like both sides are kind of cheating or straying, at least have a roaming eye. Okay? We have the Queen of Wands here. So, once again, this kind of low-key says to me that somebody could have a mistress or a third party. Alright? Page of Swords, Five of Wands. Somebody knows, like, about competition. Like somebody's researched this. If you're dealing, okay, if you're the Aries here who has other options and you're dealing with a Virgo, a Pisces, or a Cancer, they peeped it. They know that you have other options. And this is coming from a Pisces. I have a Cancer rising. My best friend is a Cancer. She has a Virgo moon. I mean, this is like this is like our hobby is like detective work, okay? It's like it's a regular Sunday afternoon. We will figure it out, okay? But alternatively, this could be you, Aries, and you've peeped it. You know. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like somebody, okay, and Four of Wands, okay, I don't know what stage you're at of this relationship, if you're dating, if you're engaged, if you're getting married, but somebody has options, point blank. I don't know who it is, could be both of you. And they're dragging their feet here. Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They're trying to decide who they actually want, what they actually want. Okay, they're exploring that. And they're putting the brakes on this connection, I feel, in order to make that decision. This feels very, very unstable, very in flux. Areas like the other shoe could drop at any moment, is how I'm feeling here. Because I think both of you are thinking about walking away. Both of you are keeping other options, you know, close to the vest. And I think that if this is going to last long term, that there needs to be more development here. Soul searching needs to take place on both of your parts, I believe, as to what it is you want, and sort of understanding that typically when you're getting married or when you're getting engaged, there's an understanding that you are going to be faithful to that person, because I feel like we know that. I feel like there's an understanding of that on both sides here, and I feel like things are being stalled deliberately. Things are being stalled deliberately here because point blank somebody wants to entertain other options and doesn't want to settle for one person just now. I mean, and I don't have a problem with that if everybody is under, you know, under advisement, if everybody involved understands that. But I feel like there's some underhandedness a little bit going on where we might not know why things are being slowed down, or we might not know why there's gaps in communication and stuff, and I think that's why. That's why. Let me get one more card. Can you get me the most likely outcome here? What's the most likely outcome of this situation for Aries? Just for Aries. Just show me what the most likely outcome is for Aries. For Aries. Thank you. The Lovers. Well, good news, Aries. You make the right choice. That's the most likely outcome. You come together with a soulmate. Could be this person, could be someone else. And you make the right choice that is aligned with you, okay? But, I mean, keep that in mind. Also, on the flip side, that you end up with what's aligned with you. So if what is aligned with you isn't true, you know, lacks integrity, includes sneaky lying behavior, if that's your jam, then that's what is going to be aligned with you. That's what you're going to attract. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But yes, Lover's card, you can't go wrong. You get what you give, and you know, make sure you're right, Aries, you know? No worries. Let's pick you a card from here. What the heck is the name of this deck? The Personal Power Oracle. Let's get a card for Aries, please. For their patience, waiting to be last. What do you have for Aries? One card for Aries. Thank you. I am a creator. Number 28. Like I said, I think it's important to Aries to keep, I can change my thoughts. Number 4. I think it's important to keep in mind that we create our own reality. We create our own reality with our thoughts and with our actions that are aligned with those thoughts. And just, you know, our belief system and our everyday practices and our everyday morals and values and the way that they reflect upon us and what they attract to us. We create that. So all you have to do is change your thoughts, change your actions, change your habits, little by little, and you create a new reality if you don't like the one that you have, okay? Let's pull you from the Enchanted Map, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, there you go. What do we have for Aries, Spirit? What do you have for Aries? That was quick. Number 1, the Bone Collector. Well, I like that it's number 1. Goblins, number 5 at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like that number 5 and the goblins could be significant because I feel like change and things being in flux right now might not feel very good for you. And I think we're struggling maybe. Okay, where's the first one? Here we go. The Bone Collector. Okay. You are whole and have everything you need within. When the Bone Collector appears, he is asking, or she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. I wasn't picking up on heavy wounding here, Aries, but it very well could be a factor in this scenario, okay? I hope that was helpful to you. I will see you guys soon.